and we visualize ourselves. And let us start our meditation. So please always have a glass of water before you sit for meditation, so you don't get thirsty. And yes, and so let us start with our meditation today, my dear friends. So please sit in a comfortable posture. And the key to go to deeper states is to find the place in your house, where you can go to deeper states easily. And please remove the spectacles if you're having. And gently close your eyes and relax as much as possible. Try to sit as straight as possible, and if not, being comfort is the key. Make yourself very comfortable. So we will start our journey through the pyramids today. And try to make your room dark as much as possible, my dear friends. Start observing your normal, natural breath. There is nothing else we can do in meditation. We just only need to observe the normal, natural breath. Be in the present. No other thoughts. No chanting, no mantra. Just be in the now. And visualize yourself as if you're inside the Giza Pyramid. You're inside the king's chamber. You're having a pyramid cap, please wait and sit. Or if you sit under pyramids, completely good. And also visualize yourself as if you're inside the king's chamber. Be with your breath. Observe your natural breath. And relax completely. All carrying that group consciousness. And the energies will help each other. Be with your breath. Imagine that you are receiving light. You are receiving and you are spreading light to all the world. It's a blessing for all of us to feel the vibrations of the group, to receive the energies of the group. And in that consciousness, we are all becoming one. Aligning to that oneness energies. You are equally receiving the energies from the great central sun. The great central sun is just a form of energy. every breath you take, you go deeper and deeper. You go deeper and deeper. And we realize that we are no longer a body. We are just an energy. Absolutely no thoughts, my dear friends. And let us all utilize the energies of the pyramids. Not open your eyes. Witness. Witness yourself. An observer. Receive the energies from the big temple sun. Just be with your breath. Last 2 minutes. Slowly now, come back. Let us come back to our normal state, to the place where we are sitting and doing meditation. My difference, do not open your eyes. Every breath we take consciously, we are keenly ourselves. Let us be conscious with every breath. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly you may place your hands on your eyes. You may open your eyes when you feel you are ready to open. Once you open your eyes, please don't forget to drink the water, my dear friends. Water always helps us to rejuvenate ourselves. Thank you all, my dear friends, for such a lovely and wonderful meditation. So, welcome back. And thank you for resonating through the group's consciousness. Thank you so much. So, although the meditation is short, I would love to share the experiences. So, yes, we'll start. So, friends, I just would like to share about my journey that recently, like a few days before I came back from Egypt. And even before that, I would like to share an image. It's very important for all of us to see this image so that one can understand what I'm going to say. I hope you are able to see my screen, right? Can anyone of you confirm by raising your hand? Okay, thank you. So, I have been giving the lectures on the ley lines that, when we go to every place on the earth, there are these ley lines. And when we are particularly on these ley lines, we feel the vibrations. So it's like a masculine and feminine ley line. So, and if you observe exactly, we are in the, we have been in the Great Pyramids. We have traveled to Egypt. And exactly in this place, although it is a chakra, there is no ley line. This is a throat chakra. And exactly it is in the center of the earth. So I have been giving, the knowledge or the wisdom on these ley lines. And let me stop sharing. And I was always thinking that, I have to travel to this place and observe how this place is all about and how well I resonate to this place. Because, in this place, we will be observing that this place is called also like the cries of the mother, which means the planet is calling for help. And when we go and whatever we speak on this land, it will also project in a way that we are sending out the affirmations of love to the world, and the world gets healed. And also we go to our inner world through the vibrating of sounds in our throat. So we heal the world, and at the same time we heal ourselves. So that is the importance of this place. And so that is how I was always like, I was so much enthusiastic to visit the land of pyramids. And in February, I have traveled to India. And the thing is, I thought like, I wanted to buy a house. And I came back and I said to Madhu and Ram that I'm going to buy a house. And I know in my head somewhere I was about to miss the trip. Because it was not possible for me to take, two things at one time, like buying a house and going to pyramids. So what happened is, after coming back to Germany, I don't know what happened to the guy who thought of selling me the house. He just said, I will not sell my house anymore. And because I have kept so much of my energy into that, and immediately after he said, I felt so happy. I don't know why. I felt so happy. And I said to myself, thank you for saying no so that I can travel to Egypt now. And immediately after he said no, I booked my ticket. And I was like so enthusiastic. And I also have to say that, I met Patriji in February and I said to him that I'm going to pyramids. I'm going to visit pyramids. And he said to me that it is in the month of April, which is fine. I just even forgot that I spoke with Patriji sir, and it has manifested, those words have manifested. And that is the reason why I said before, what is the meaning of the ley line and why we say that it is a throat chakra. Whatever we speak in terms of, especially in particular with this land, it gets manifested. And that is my first manifestation, which already happened. So when I booked the tickets, I was so much excited, but at the same time, I'm thinking like, oh my God, it's such a new place and I don't know how I can be able to manage. But thanks to everyone, it was so easy for me. So during the day of my travel, what I had is when I stepped immediately out of the house, I had a slight bleed from my nose, from my nostril, right nostril. And I thought like, okay, maybe it's just a bleed. It was very light. So let me start my journey. And after some time, after an hour, I keep witnessing the body chills, like as if I'm having fever, as if I'm having cold. So throughout my entire journey, I was feeling uncomfortable. I was not comfortable at all. I was feeling that after I go there, after I land in Egypt, I have to isolate myself, and I'm afraid that I might not be able to join everyone. But then again, I thought, okay, it is not going to be this way. So with much curiosity, I landed there. And the moment I landed there, imagine that I was feeling very energetic, very active, that the body pains are no longer existing. I'm not feeling fever. I'm nothing such kind of symptoms. I'm feeling very active. And I thought like, oh my God, I know this place since long time. And that was the feeling which I had. And thanks to everyone, thanks to Zoom, thanks to everyone for joining to the Zoom sessions, that I felt like no one is a stranger here. And I thought like, I know everyone. I know literally everyone in the group. So this was the first thing. And after I landed, I realized that I have got tuned to the vibrations of the Egyptian land, like to the land of pyramids. So that was my first encounter when I landed in Egypt. And on that day, of course, along with Madhu and Ram, like I have been to the Nile River, and we were having a meditation session there. And in that session, what we did is like we have invited the energies of the water. And then also I realized that we are somehow connected with the water element as well in that process. And so on the day 13th, I have met everyone in the group. And as I said, that no one is a stranger, I became so comfortable with everyone. And of course, I am so glad to meet also my friend Divya, like we have met 14 years before. And that too, we met in Maredmilli trekking, also in meditation only. So the group is like so much, how can I say, they open their hearts, everyone. All the time we were like laughing. If anyone asks me what I have done during my trip, I will say that I just laughed from sunrise to sunset. This is the only thing that happened. And, the group's consciousness and the group's vibration is very much important. That I'm so happy to share this thing, that we all will be thinking that, how, if we go to a new place, how we will be dealing with, what kind of people we'll be meeting with, and everything, we'll be having such kind of inhibitions. But trust me, everyone is so comfortable with each other. And then I realized that everybody is a master and nobody is a stranger. Everyone is an enlightened being. So it was so easy for me that I felt as if, the group has formed like a Okinawans people. I don't know if anyone know about this Okinawans. It's like if anyone have read the book Ikigai, you will know, in the sense that, for them, it is very important to reconnect with the nature. And also Okinawans surround themselves with the people, and especially who love yours, who love you. And you always cherish yourself and you be yourself. And that's what happened in the group. I have seen that there is no judgment at all from any person. Nobody is judging each other. It's so enriching. And on the day 16th, we have been to the pyramids. It was in the early hours that we have to wake up and travel. And there was like a small tunnel that we have to literally bend, and we have to go inside the pyramids. So what happened is, of course, there are so many types of people. Some are like claustrophobic and some are so afraid. But then the group is literally so good that we are all helping each other. And thanks to Venu sir, Madhu and Ram, that they are helping us throughout our journey. So we were literally holding and helping each other to walk inside the tunnel that we literally have to bend and walk. And it was completely dark. And imagine the fun that we are making with each other. And yet we have tuned to the vibrations of the Great Pyramid. So slowly we went inside the King's Chamber. And once we went inside the King's Chamber, I think we got the opportunity to sit inside the sarcophagus, yeah. And I have started to do meditation as usual. And for me, the best thing is to be comfortable in the energies. You know, we have to be comfortable with the energies there, because it is a land which is full of vibrations, which is full of energies. And being comfort is the key. So I started to do meditation. And while I was doing meditation, I just observed that this King's Chamber, from this place, I have saw another tunnel, you know, that's like a virtual tunnel. Yeah, it's not like the physical. In my vision, I have seen that there is another tunnel. And in that tunnel to the left side, there is small pyramids, one after the other, one after the other. And this tunnel is connecting to the higher dimensions. So I felt like this, as if this is the path that, you know, the other dimensional beings easily can come and communicate to us. And, you know, the spiritual works happen at this place. That's the vision that I got. And after some time, even while I was meditating, I observed that everyone was standing. And immediately I thought, like, physically, oh my God, even I have to stand. Because I literally felt the air, you know, when someone stands, a little vibration will be feeling, right? I literally felt that. And after some time, I realized that, you know, it's not the physical entities. I felt the angelic kind of presence that they were standing around everyone. And they were welcoming a great master into the King's Chamber. Like, they are in the white robes, and they were giving such a huge respect to each other, and they were welcoming the master there. And the master is also silently witnessing all of us. See, that's the essence, you know, how a master how our masters will be seeing us, how the angels are taking care of us each and every time. That's what I felt. And I went in my deeper states where I felt like, you know, I have done only like 10 minutes of meditation. And after coming out, I heard that we did almost like an hour. And it was again another blessing to do there for an hour, because I heard that usually the people will be doing it there like 15 minutes or 20 minutes along with Patri sir. I didn't feel that Patri sir is not there in the trip. He was with us all the time. And with his vibrations, it was very easy for me to go to the deeper states. And also from the King's Chamber, again, when we are awake from the meditation, sorry friends, just 1 second. No, I heard some sound, so I have to skip. Yeah. So the moment we are awake from the meditation inside the King's Chamber, now we have got the opportunity to go to the Queen's Chamber. Usually, again, this place is not, this place is not open for the normal public. And I have to say that we are so lucky also to enter inside the Queen's chamber, and the Queen's chamber is pitch dark, that we have to put the torchlights and we have to coordinate with each other to be on the left side, to walk only on the left side so that people will start seeing the light, and to help each other. So again, that's how we have also entered into the Queen's chamber, and we have meditated there. And again, it was such a lovely experience. The vibrations are so powerful that everyone have to do meditation there and feel the energies. And that's how you start resonating with yourself. And from there, like, it is very easy for us to connect with our inner self. So for me, that happened. Like, it was so easy for me to connect with my inner self in those vibrations, because it is a mixture, again, like how we are doing the meditation today. It's like a group consciousness is there. And again, we are doing the meditation inside the pyramid energies. So it was such a blessing for me. And I also have to say that I learned a lot from the group as well. I have met an old lady there, where we were walking inside the museum. And even though as we were like young people, sometimes we thought to sit inside the museum because we felt like, oh my God, we walked a lot. But this old lady, she said, I went myself and I offered, Amma, do you want me to hold your hand? Do you want my support? And she said, no, I can manage myself. See, this is the motivation that I got when I saw her. It's a miracle for me to witness all these kind of things, to experience the energies of the pyramid, to experience the energies of the people, and also the people in that land. They are so open. Whatever they speak, it is coming from the heart, not from the mouth. And I also have to say that another interesting factor that I have seen is, it's an animal-friendly zone. I don't use the word usually animal, because I always love to speak the word like pet-friendly zone, in the sense like dogs and cats. And wherever I have seen, the pets are so welcome in the hotels, restaurants, everywhere, which I have not seen in any other place of the world. And I wish the entire world becomes like a pet-friendly zone. So, after seeing all these kind of things, I started to open up myself. And also will be thinking, when we are like doing meditation, we have got all kind of powers, and there will be no more worries and all. But that's not the fact. While we are doing meditation, we keep experiencing the things. And I also have to say this funny incident which happened along with Madhu and Ram, that we have been to a meditation session, and instantly they gave me an instrument to play the music. And in front of me, there were 20 people sitting in front of me. And I was like, I played the instrument, and immediately, the entire group got alienated. And Madhu said me to stop the drum beat. But then immediately, I was feeling very happy that I got so comfortable even to that, what kind of mistake that I made. And it was like, for a moment, I felt like, oh my God, why am I unable to do that? But immediately I said to myself, ego should not come inside me. And thanks to all the people who accepted what I am, and no one have, raised their hand that you cannot do. And these people encouraged me in a way that next day we have another session. And they said me to connect to the drum, that I have to, connect, because it's a shamanic drum. So that, I have to connect first to the drum, and then only I have to play. And I don't know this before I took with this one. So the next day it was so comfortable. And also I have learned a great thing from these two people, that the next day we have only one person who came for the meditation. And also even for that one person, these people played the music as if, they were doing like normal, like as if they play every day to all the people around them. So that's what, again, I really loved the courage that they are carrying with them. And thanks to both of you to encourage me all the time. I took motivation from you each and every day. And I also have to say that we can't be more luckier. We have got all in one instance that it is a full moon day, and in the full moon day, we experience the energies inside the pyramid. And in the evening, we had another meditation session with all the singing bowls, with the drums, and also the people from local, like Mansoor, Sahir, Radwa. They all came and joined the music with Madhu and Ram. And again, the music directly hit the Sahasrara chakra. It is very easy to go to the deeper states in that music. So it was like a mixture of all the things which happened in one day, which usually it is not. But I can't be more luckier to experience all this kind of energies. So that's why I say, like, each and every person have to literally visit the land. And also being in the group is again key there. You have to be with the group, because you radiate, you reciprocate the energies of whatever you receive. Everyone you go, everyone is sharing their experiences, and everyone is sharing their joy, that you only love and take the motivation. So that's what I felt. And I thought of sharing this short story or short experience to all of you. And I believe that so many of you also have joined to the Egypt trip. And it will be really nice to hear also from all of you who joined the Egypt trip along with myself. Yes. So anyone wants to add your experiences, my dear friends? Please raise your hand or please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hi, Neelima.
Hi, Balagaru.
Wonderful. When listen to all these experiences from you, Madhavi and all, we are just eagerly waiting when to go. Wonderful. It's amazing because we heard from Madhavi and also this Houston, Dallas group and Austin people, they all spoke on Friday night evening. But yeah, after that, we are just waiting another batch, when to go. Very nice.
Hopefully, I want to be in that batch as well.
Sure. Let us go again, Yeah. And also, I hope, next batch, Madhu and Ram can join again. Thanks a lot. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Balagaru. Yes. Yes, friends, anyone wants to add? Yes, Madhavi Garu.
Hi, Neelima. Thank you so much. I have little cough and cold, but it's okay. I'll just can talk a little bit. And thank you for especially the meditation from, those Nile River or Red Sea? Red Sea. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Yes, Red Sea. You heard from Red Sea. Yeah.
Yes. That session Ram has taken in, and I think you and Madhu has the live video made it, right? Yeah, that was a wonderful experience I had. I could see my mom again, and I was with those waves actually. It's a very beautiful. I missed this chance actually because of my cold and cough. It's still going on. I don't know what it will come up. Yeah, but yeah, it's really beautiful what you have experienced, and I'm really excited, especially to go to Pyramid. And it was in my to-do list actually. I don't know when I will finish that pizza and the pyramid and all. Yeah, it's a great experience. And you showed this structure of the structure of all those points, where the center points for the energies. I could feel that there are some places you have when you visit there, then you get a lot of energy. Yes. Yeah, as you experiences, as I said, that I was in Mathura as well, so I could see that the energies and that place vibrations, and with the people around and with the place itself. The moment you land in that place, you feel that, like, oh my God, it's so much there. I could imagine how you might have had with so many masters around. I saw those pictures also, and like great masters have been there, and also in the pyramid with the chambers and all. It's a wonderful thing. Hopefully I'll also join the next time. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm in the first list, actually. I was saying I'm there. Let's see how the time goes, but thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Madhu. Thank you. Yes, my dear friends, anyone wants to?
Yeah, Neelima.
Yes, Divya have raised her hand. Yes.
Hi Ram, hi Neelima, hi everyone.
Hi.
So I want to add to one point to what Neelima said. So it's a special bonus for me meeting Neelima after 14 years, and also meeting Ram for the first time in person. So it was a very special moment for me. Thank you all. Apart from all the beautiful experiences we had, just a wonderful opportunity to meet everybody. It just felt I felt so comfortable with everybody, and the trip. It's not like a new place, new people. It was I was so comfortable. I was only there for about 2.5 days, but it feels like I was there for more than 10 days. So we had so much of fun, so much of memories just within 2 days. Yep. Thank you, Neelima.
I have to say a lot of thanks to you, Divya. Although friends, we have met each other after 14 years, we just carry the same energy with us, and we were constantly pulling each other legs. And of course, we were encouraging each other as well in terms of meditation, in terms of sharing all the experiences, joy, everything. It's just 2 days, but I felt like as if, as Divya said, it's as if we stayed like more than 10 days and so on. Yeah.
Thank you for the special moments, Neelima.
Thank you. I have to say, thank you so much, Divya. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could see Neelima and Divya, like, whatever the energy you guys had, we didn't know about it, but you both talking to each other, we could feel that energy from past 14 years that you guys were holding on to.
Thank you so much.
Very nicely explained, Neelima. I mean, like I could see your face smiling all the time when you were expressing your experience sharing. It's really nice, guys. I mean, we all had a great time spending time together. As Neelima said, the group conscious makes so much of difference. I'm sure we all go to the trips with the family and friends, but going with the spiritual friends is entirely different aspect, and you should experience it to feel that. Yes, Balagaru, next time you should go to the trip.
Eagerly waiting for the chance. Thank you, Madhvi.
And there, each and every place we visited, it's like tremendous amount of energy pouring into you. It's like any temples that we go to, or any idol that we touch, the carvings, you can just feel the energy over there. It's a really amazing place. When Madhu and Ram, when they said that they would go to Egypt every year, I was thinking, I mean, what is there? You go once and then it's done, right? But now I can relate why it is so important to go there and experience the energy. It's like absolutely beautiful place to go and visit. And, I think it is so related to Hindu culture because they all give offerings, like the oil offerings, and then all the essential oil offerings, and then the water. And more like so much of Hindu culture I could see in the Egyptian temples that they had. It's a beautiful experience.
Yes. Yes, Madhavi garu, indeed. Thank you so much for explaining, but I want to hear more from you.
We shared our experience, but I guess as you said, right, Neelima, it's like a lot of people were standing and then they were all meditating with us or talking with us. When I was in King's Chamber, I could feel, I mean, I went into deep meditation, but when I got conscious 2 times, uh, I felt like I was talking to the people and I could not, figure out what exactly, because I was in deep meditation, my consciousness, it was not there. And it was great to hear from you that like there were so many people, and I literally felt that I came out of the meeting, like some kind of a meeting that we all had, and then came out of it. That's vaguely that I could remember, but couldn't exactly remember what it was. And that was the feeling that I got. But after listening to you, then I felt, oh, okay, there is, I could relate your experience and my experience together, and make some connection out of this. It's beautiful. I mean, no words to express. I guess you just have to experience it.
Well said. Yeah, absolutely true, Madhavi garu. We just have to experience and witness. It's beyond words.
Yes, very true, very true. Our obviously all our suggestion and thing is like, if you get an opportunity next time, please do go. It is one of the things that we all should, as a spiritual people, in the path of spirituality, we should all go and visit this place and experience it. It's the best thing that we can do it for ourselves. And as Neelima mentioned, Madhu and Ram and Venugopal sir, like they all made us so comfortable that we didn't even feel that we were in the new place with the new, like most of them we knew, some of them we knew, but most of them we didn't know. But not even for a minute we felt that we didn't know anyone over there. Like you all felt like connected instantly. Yeah.
Yes, indeed true. Yeah. Yes, everyone really have to feel the group consciousness. It's beyond words. I mean, it's very easy for us to connect with the family members or to the ones whom we know. But again, meeting completely strangers and having like 2 days of time and spending time with them, it's totally different, and you don't even feel like as if they are strangers. I felt like everybody is my family, extended family here. Yeah.
Very true. We were there for 1 week, but it was like just flew by so quickly.
Yes.
We all had a good Egyptian night dance, and then Egyptian night dress, and then like a lot of celebrations, birthday celebrations and everything. It was like really great. And some of the tips that we got to get the Indian pickle really helped us to get the taste of India. Nice, very nice. And as you said, it was full moon, and then we were on the cruise with on the ship. It was like really beautiful going up there on the terrace, and then meditating on those few nights that we stayed. It was really, really beautiful and pleasant. And we used to sleep only for 3 or 4 hours, but energetic all day long to do so many things. Yeah.
I miss that, but I hope I'll enjoy that in my next trip. Yes. Thanks a lot, Madhavi garu. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neelima.
Yeah, thank you. It was indeed such a pleasure to meet you.
Same here. I have, I've seen you all in the Zoom, but when I saw it didn't make me, I mean, it was not new for me. I felt like as though I knew you guys for so long. Like you, Madhu and Ram, and a lot of people also in US. I think we haven't met each other, only in Zoom.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
We can express or explain, describe all the experiences of Egypt, but something that will never be explained is the fun factor that was there.
Yes, very true.
So we sound very, very amazing kind of spiritual trip, but it was this fun being with everyone. Like Neelima was saying, morning to evening, we were just having fun.
Yeah, we didn't leave the fun part anywhere, unless otherwise we were meditating, like in the bus or in the cruise or in the plane. Anywhere we go, like we were just smiling and then, having fun. Yeah, true, very true.
Also, I have to add one more thing that we have been to another power spot, to Dahab, and we have experienced that as if we are in a time-freeze zone. The time is not moving at all. But still, after 2 days, if we turn back and say the time went fast, but when we are in that moment, the time is not moving, and it's such a beautiful experience as well to witness that time-freeze zone, right, Ram?
Yeah, exactly. It was a completely different experience. And Dahab is a very sacred and very energetic spot again, right? That is where it is very close to water on the Red Sea, and then mountains that is basically connected to the Saint Catherine, which is where Moses, which is also called Moses Mountain, where Moses had received the 10 Commandments. So very spiritually energetic spot, and even all very serious seekers are in there from across the world. And yes, it's a perfect combination, right?
Yeah. Yes, Hardeep ji, you can unmute.
Yeah. Hi. Hello, everybody. Thank you for this beautiful session and all these experiences. And as Ram said, it was joy, which was like, within each one of us, and all those who have not gone. So we are sharing these experiences because Patri sir always says you must share your experiences. So I was a little hesitant earlier, but then I thought, no, we must share. So they're all alike experience, because I have met each one of you for the first time, and it never felt that we don't know each other, and that was very amazing feeling. And I was going without my blood related family out of India for the first time, and there was no jittery feelings and nothing, as if the one very specific thing which I want to mark is that when I went and I came, there was no difference. Like even if you go, like I went to Missouri for 4 days. When I came back home, so I was feeling a little, nausea and giddiness, as if, I have entered another realm. And now when I have traveled so far and I've come back home, I was so comfortable that I started doing my office job, and at 4 p.m. I had one Zoom meeting going on, and everybody at my workplace was like, has she come today or she has come 2 days back? So, and there was no feeling of being tired or I have come from that kind of a trip. And obviously the experiences over there were so fabulous. I did not know about the light language, and there were so many other things. And now I'm getting continuously, from the day I've come, I get bits and bits in my dreams. I'm unable to correlate stuff, but I'm getting a lot of signals and signs, and a lot of my body is like giving a lot of signals. Maybe I'm unable to make out what exactly it is, but there are lots and lots is happening inside. And I'm glad that I'm looking forward to more such trips. So thank you, each one of you, and especially Venuji and Ram and Madhu. and that pleasant meditations, they were really, really, I've never heard such kind of music ever in my life. So I'm really thankful that I was there. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming up and sharing, Hardeep ji. Yes, maybe Ram, you have to speak. Yeah, it's.
It was when I met first time Hardeep ji, I asked her twice, is it for the first time are we meeting? And I was even asking her, are you related there, or were you there? But everywhere it was no, it was actually for the first time. But basically I never felt that I was meeting her for the first time. So it was as if there had been a connection, So it was such a beautiful trip. You keep meeting people, and you know that you're not meeting them for the first time deep inside. So it was very beautiful trip.
Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah. So we take another experience. Yes, Mrudula ji, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure that everybody who went on the trip share their experience, but I want to share my experience to Egypt, even though it wasn't with the group. I went in 2011, and I shared with Ram and Madhu. What is the strange, amazing coincidence is all of the people that stayed there stayed in exactly the same place that I stayed in 2011 at the same hotel in the Hilton Pyramids Golf. Isn't that amazing? I just couldn't believe that. And I went by myself to Egypt, and I did not feel anything like it's not unsafe. The people were very friendly. But I tell you, I do appreciate what you all are saying. I felt the energy right before I even landed from the air that I'm returning to my home. And I cried on the plane. And there was a lady from England next to me, and she's like, why are you crying? I said, I don't know. I said, I feel like I'm coming back home. And she said, but aren't you from India originally? I said, yes, my ethnic background is India. My family's from India. But somehow I'm feeling like I'm going home. And so I landed there in the middle of the night. I didn't know anyone. As I said, I went by myself. And there are all these tour guides there, tourists, they take you. And I don't know if you all know, from the airport to this place, it's about an hour. And that even in that night, it took about probably an hour and 20 minutes because there was still so much traffic. And I went by myself with this tour guide. And people were saying, how could you do that? It's a strange country, and how could you go by yourself? But I felt safe the entire time. I did not feel any danger. The people were so friendly. They drove me to the hotel. They actually offered the tour to the pyramids, to the Nile. I spent my birthday there, and I went out on the Nile trip. The tour guide found out that I'm by myself. He arranged a birthday party for me with dancers, cake. And the lady from England who was sitting next to me became my friend. She was supposed to go there for a wedding. The wedding was canceled. So she called me and she said, I want to spend your birthday on the Nile with you. So it was just an amazing trip. And the pyramids, the energy, I'm just letting everyone know that it was great that you all went. And I really need to go in the King's Chamber because I did not have any idea at that time. So that I will do. I think it was meant for me to do that with Madhu and Ram because I did not do that. And actually 2011, I think Madhu and Ram were in Egypt and I didn't even know about it. I wasn't part of the PSSM and I wasn't meditating. But it is such a wonderful place. And I went to the Museum of Egypt. I went everywhere. The tour guides, the same tour guide that drove me to the hotel, took me to all, I hired them to take the tours, and the people were so friendly. I just did not feel unsafe. And they were actually very protective of me because I was by myself. And they made sure I was safe. They made sure I ate well. And the energy of the place, I don't think I'll ever forget it. I just, because literally I felt it on the, even before I landed. And then I went to Hurghada, to the Red Sea. When I touched the water, I just felt this, I have to use the word biblical because, the parting of the Red Sea, I just felt so much history. I just could not, again, I cried. There's so much emotion there for me. So I don't know if I was there, at some other time, but it just, so when I hear you all, it's so nice that you all got to spend time together and feel the energies together. But people who want to go there, and don't have this chance, but can go there, you can still feel the energy of the place. You don't have to be with the people or even meditators. If you're a meditator, those days I wasn't, and I still felt this amazing energy. So, and what is the strangeness is that everybody stayed at the same hotel, how many years later, exactly at the same hotel. I used to think, what address is this? This hotel, this address was such a strange address. It's what is this? It's something called October 6th or something.
6th of October City.
I used to think about who named this, but nobody told me there. But yeah, no. And it was such a nice place too, because it was far from the busyness. I actually booked online myself, and they said it was very easy and very safe. And so I just wanted to share that. So next time, I'll come and do the King's Chamber with you and Ram, you and Madhu, and I'll meet Sahar and Annie, all the people that I'm in touch with regularly. So it'd be wonderful to do that. Just have a personal connection. So I just wanted to share that.
Yes, Mridulaji. We all need to go again soon.
We are following you, Mridulaji.
Yes. Yes. No, Madhu and Ram were there, right? Weren't you there in 2011?
Yes, we were there in Cairo then.
Yeah, that was actually, I went from Hurghada to Cairo from local to international. And there was, that day was a coup happening outside the airport. And I didn't even know about it. I was already in the airport. My friend in England was wondering if I'm coming or not. And so it's amazing. I mean, I never had any safety issue at all, despite everything that happened. But the museum is amazing. I hope you all got to see the museum. If you see the King Tut's chamber, the whole King Tut, every floor is like history, thousands and thousands of years of history. It's just so amazing. It's a land of, I was watching Troy the other day. The Greeks came to Egypt. The Egyptians came to India. It's so much history. I can't even go in, it's just, so I think we can feel that when we go there. So, yeah. So next time, we'll all, whoever, but I really want to see in the eyes of Ram and Madhu because, I've gotten to know them so well, and they've lived in Egypt for so many years. Because of them, I got to know Sahar and Aunt Annie and all these people, Khalid and all these people in Egypt, and Bella, and I wanted to see them all and hug them all. So.
Yes, Mridulaji. Yes, we should all be there. You have so many friends there in Egypt waiting for you too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also have a friend in Alexandria you know, who I worked with when I lived in Minnesota. He decided not to stay in the United States, and I reconnected with him just this last year. And he's always saying, come to Alexandria, come to Alexandria. So yes, I feel like I have family there now, connection. So, but it's so good to hear, you know, all the especially the meditation in the King's Chamber, you know, the feeling of the connection and the consciousness being as one. And, you know, all this I think cannot be experienced anywhere else. We must go in there and feel it for ourselves. So next trip. And Neelima too, you have to come with us.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, Mridula, I'm also there. I want to see you also, hug you, and I want to see how you look and feel, you know. For sure, I met Ram and Madhu, and I know them so much. And for sure, Neelima, you also. We are all in the Germany. We should meet sometimes. Yeah, some summer, because I'm preparing little garden. Yeah, then, yeah, Mridula ji, we have to meet somehow, because we just chat and write and messages each other. When we meet, then it will be a new adventure, you know.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm looking forward for it.
Go from Germany to Egypt. How about that? We'll plan something like that.
Exactly. Yes. Always welcome home here. We all are there here, and I can accommodate, and yeah, would be very nice. Yeah, why not? From Egypt to Germany or Germany to Egypt. Anyway, we can have a trip there. I'm so excited for the next trip. I was unfortunate that I missed this chance. Yeah, I planned myself to go with Ram and Madhu, especially to this Egypt. And I planned it so well, thinking that, okay, yes, let's go. But as soon as I got the places, I was not able to join. Maybe there is some reason why I should be stopped. So maybe the next time in October, I think, right? So I'm looking forward to it.
When it's meant to be, Madhavi, it'll happen. Nobody can stop it. So if it's there in our heart, we'll be there one day. So
yes, for sure. Yes, I agree with you. Absolutely.
Yeah. We'll be there with Madhu and Ram and everybody that should be there with us. We'll be there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, Madhu. So before Madhu speaks, I want to say something about her, that I have seen so many variations in her. And of course, I have learned a lot from you, Madhu, of how to accept a person as they are, you know, without any judgments. And of course, I have learned a lot of patience, like how to be patient with each and every person, from both of you, from you and Ram. And thanks to both of you for being there. Yes.
And how was the food, Neelima?
Oh my God, it's my another mom is cooking for me. Yeah. Every day, friends, I also have to share this part. Every day, Madhu, myself, Ram, we are eating the same food, like, you know, the Egyptian bread, the couscous, and that's it. That is our food every day. And trust me, I didn't got bored. And even after coming to Germany, I was missing her food. And I was calling her, Madhu, I want the recipe. I'm not feeling bored to eat the same food. It was such a lovely experience to meet you. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Neelima. And I must say that this trip is really, really wonderful. Usually, every time we go to Egypt, we have Patri sir, and Patri sir being with us, and we doing a lot of sessions locally. This time, as you said, Neelima, we were having Patri sir's presence all through the trip. His energy was there, and because in each of the session, everybody were asking, when is Father Patrici coming? When we will be getting to see him, and all these things. So surely his presence is there with all of us. And to speak about the group, this time we were almost like 50 people from different parts of the world. this was the first time what we have experienced is the group consciousness. Everybody were in harmony and everybody were in supporting each other. Everybody were caring each other. It was really, really wonderful to see this. It's really beauty to the eyes and beauty to the soul that what we have experienced seeing the group. And as Madhvi Garu shared that we all know each other from Zoom, but it was not the first time. It was not the feeling of first time that we are all meeting in person. We felt that we know each other from long time. So, and your presence, Neelima, you being there with us, it's like you're always fun and you're always enjoying and you're always like a child. So I really got to learn, like how to have to laugh from you. Thank you for that, Neelima. Like when we travel along with friends or with people whom we don't know for a long time, we get to learn a lot of things. We get to see more about ourselves, where we have to learn, and where we get to see where we can improve. So thank you so much for that. And yes, the Giza Pyramid was really, this time was amazing, because usually when we go with Patri sir, it was like we meditate for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes in the King's Chamber and 30 minutes in the Queen's Chamber. But this time, for 1 hour, straight 1 hour, we were all meditating inside the King's Chamber with Patriji's flute. It was really a wonderful experience, and everybody were so elated, and everybody were so like in that heightened states. And after we finished the meditation in the King's Chamber and Queen's Chamber, everybody were so joyful and cheerful. They said, this is the moment. All the trip is one thing, and experiencing the pyramid meditation was one thing, and the discipline that I have seen with each and every one in the group, that means they all came for this mission to experience the Giza Pyramid, meditating inside the Giza Pyramid. It was really, really amazing experience. And and of course, meeting local masters over there, we get to meet so many people this time, new people, and so many experience sharing, and so much of openness that they have showed. So it was again wonderful experience. And a couple of my friends, they have translated Patriji's Answers book into Arabic, and we have shared it. We have announced it over there in one of the 3-hour session that we did on the 16th of this month in the hotel. So we had this thought that everybody should know each other, like the Egyptian masters should know the masters who have come from India, Singapore, and USA and UK. So all they come together and they share what meditation brought to them and what spirituality brought to them, so that we can again learn from each other. So it was a wonderful 3-hour event that happened, wherein local masters have contributed their time and their presence in playing their instruments and in showering their love. It was beautiful experiences. So I can go on and on sharing about this. As Balagaru said, that we will all again go in October. So let's have this thought, miraculous thought, that we should manifest ourselves being in Egypt in October with Patri sir this time. So thank you so much, Neelima, for today, for coming forward and like taking this topic of sharing your experiences of Egypt. So thank you so much, Neelima.
And also thanks to my speaker.
Oh yes. Because without that speaker, we wouldn't have heard Patriji's flute that audible in the pyramid. So thanks to the speaker as well. It has contributed a great deal. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madhu. So Anyone else want to share, my dear friends? Ram, you wanted to share something because I interrupted you in the beginning. Sorry for that.
No, everything is perfect. I see very beautiful sharings. It's wonderful.
So, do we have any updates for tomorrow's session then in that case?
I just wanted to say quickly, it's so nice to hear all the joy. It feels like we were there with you. Hearing all the, like I can even visualize everything you all are saying. So thank you for sharing in this, the joy is just oozing out. So it's so good to, feel that. We feel it from you all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Nandiraji. Thank you so much.
Can you speak a bit about Annie's gardens?
Me?
Yes.
What can I say? Because, you are the ones who need to say like how the houses in Egypt will be. And yes, so my dear friends, I got the opportunity to stay along with Madhu and Ram on 13th at their friend's place, who is Annie. And the moment I went to her home, it was full of garden everywhere. Like even though there is balcony, there is so much of space. The place entirely is with plants. And the way how much she is, in the apartment, there is the center of the circle. It's an empty space in the center of the apartment. And I heard that everyone used to throw the trash there, and she herself is the person who stood up, who cleaned all the trash and literally raised the plants there. And it was such a motivation for me. Again, you doesn't need to belong. You doesn't need to think, okay, someone will come and clean the place and so on. It's somewhere that we need to stand up. We need to take the initiative to clean our surroundings and to give importance to our surroundings in terms of greenery. It's not just the giving importance to the humans. It's also giving importance to the nature. That's how we are connected to the nature. And again, she's such a lovely person that her heart is so open that she welcomes everyone, with pure joy. And she's also having the pets, and that is, of course, my play area with the pets, the cats. And it was such an, again, amazing experience to meet Annie. And next time I said, I promised her next time when I visit, I'll learn the farming from her. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Ram. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Neelima. She had created through her hands such a wonderful creation, these gardens. As you were explaining, from a very dirty space to a heavenly space, such a healing spot she had created. So thanks to Annie.
So Annie, that we became so comfortable at her place.
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. So thank you, Neelima, again for coming forward, and also Madhavi Garu, Hardeep ji, everyone who were together in trip in Egypt and then also here sharing your experiences. So that was so beautiful. You all took us back again to Egypt. Yes, we are still in a way still in Egypt, but these memories are so beautiful to just connect to. Wonderful. Thank you. And so Neelima, shall we end?
Yes, before that, Hardeep ji, so we are having meditation sessions every day in morning 6 o'clock and evening 6 p.m. Germany time, which is set. And in Indian time, it is 10:30 p.m. and 10:30 a.m. for now. So please do join. And every day we are having a great master sharing their wisdom. It will be really good if you can join us. Yes.
Do you have some group or WhatsApp group, or you'll put it in this group only?
Yes, you have, Ram have shared the link of the WhatsApp group.
Okay,
so,
thank you. Thank you so much.
And please subscribe to Beam so that you get all the updates of the sessions. Whenever we go live, you get the update on Beam. So
okay, so please send the link also of the Beam, so that.
Yes, I think Ram is just doing that. Yeah, and thank you all for joining. Yeah. Thank you, Saradaji. Thank you, Madhumita. Thank you, Sridhar sir. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Sumati ji. Yes. Yeah. So before we end, I think tomorrow we are having a session by Master Dinesh. Maybe would you like to say about that, Ram?
Yeah. So, friends, tomorrow morning we have 6 a.m. meditation, which is 9:30 a.m. India time. So then tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. Germany time, we have Master Dinesh from UK. He had spent years as a monk. So he's coming forward to share powerful life lessons learned from being a monk. And tomorrow he's going to speak a lot about stop seeking without and everything is within. So do join tomorrow evening to hear this wonderful, wonderful Master Dinesh sharing this great wisdom. Thank you.
Thank you all, my dear friends, and see you all for tomorrow's session. See you.